Okay, so I'm back. If you watching this video, I just made a video. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload these back to back, but just in case I do, I just made a video before. Watch that one, and then after you watch this one. But I was talking about getting back into working out, my eating habits. I had started doing. I want to say it's maybe been about a year. Yeah, about a year. Intermittent fasting, and intermittent fasting works for me because I don't normally eat breakfast and I don't normally eat lunch, um, unless I'm out and about and I'm moving around. For the most part, if I'm in the house, I just sit around all day, and then when it's time for me to make dinner, I go make dinner and I eat my food. So I may not eat until it's between, let's say, 5 and 8 o'clock at night. And depending on what I eat, if it's something light, then I'll definitely be hungry um, in the middle of the night. It could be like midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning if I'm still up, and I won't fall asleep until I sit down and eat something. So, um, yeah, intermittent fasting works for me. I can't really say because I was working out heavily during that time, but I do know when you work out like that, you have to get in a certain amount of calories or else it's going to work against you. And I tried every night to get in my calories because what I would do is I didn't work out until the evenings. And so I would fast through my workout, which ended up kicking me in the butt. I want to say about a couple of weeks into it and working out because the workouts were strenuous and my body didn't have, I would just zap out. So I started breaking my fast a little bit earlier with a protein fruit smoothie. I had a plant-based protein powder that was pretty good inside of a smoothie by itself, or with water and milk is disgusting. But in my fruit smoothies, I would do like 2 scoops to double the protein because that's the hardest thing to get in when you're doing. It's not really a diet; it's a change of life. You know what I'm saying? The hardest thing for you to get down is your protein. Like you fill up on carbs and fruits and vegetables. It could be a carb or a vegetable, and you fill up on those really fast. But proteins, I mean, you would need, unless it's a high protein or you have a large portion, you would need a lot of it to get in your protein. So for me, the protein powders work because sometimes I would do 2 smoothies. I would do one like 2 hours before I worked out, or I would drink a big smoothie on the way there, and I would do 2 scoops of the powder, and then maybe at night, if I felt like it, I would do another smoothie. If I wasn't over my what you call it, sugar content, because the fruits I would eat would be high in sugar, like bananas, um, mostly bananas. I can't do a smoothie without bananas, and I ate a lot of fruit. That's what helped would get me through, especially at night when I was hungry again. I need me some fruit, whether it's a mango, a pear, and I already did a big fruit smoothie with like 2 bananas, blueberries, strawberries earlier in the day. So I would try not to, but it wouldn't work sometimes. That's all like carbs. So fruits are carbs. So it was always hard for me to get that protein carb balance. But um, I don't know. I don't think I was doing it long enough. Like some people would be like, yeah, I joined this group where we would post as a collective, like within the group, and kind of hold each other accountable how much weight we lost for the week. And the ladies in the group, they was losing weight like left and right. Like they'd be like, I lost 15 pounds this week. I lost 10 pounds this week. I'd be like, I lost about a pound. So I don't know. Maybe it just took my body a little bit longer to adjust. I think hormones also plays an important role, which mine is up, down, and left, right, and center. Um, I did have a hysterectomy in 2013 and lost the ovary in 2014. So, my hormones are not regulated in my right ovary, which is the only thing I have left, works when it wants to. So, weight for me is not that easy to come off. And even when I was like younger, before I had my hysterectomy, something stuck in my tooth. I used to have to diet, like really restrict what I was eating to get the weight off. Like once I turned over 30. So, if y'all want to know what I'm having, look at the other video. It'll tell you. I'll put part 1 and part 2. But, yeah, so I don't know. But I was losing weight. I was losing inches. The weight so much was coming off really slow. But I was losing inches. I could see it. Other people could see it. Was able to see it. But it was just that my weight was like a snail coming down. And in my clothes, I couldn't really tell. I don't know if that even makes sense. But I'm going to continue to do the intermittent fasting. Like I said, I'm still doing it. And it's not really on purpose. It's just that I've always been like that. I'm not a big breakfast person. I'm lazy. So I really don't feel like going downstairs and figuring out what I'm going to fix for lunch and all of that foolishness. So if I'm not out and running around, I pretty much won't eat until I fix dinner for the family. Pretty much. Which works for me. And sometimes because I'm hungry by about 5 or 6 o'clock, I will go ahead and eat, before the boys eat. Because they don't eat until like 7:30. And my 17-year-old don't eat. He'll eat something when he come in from practice. And then he'll go to his room, do work, go to sleep, and wake up about 10. And if he feel like eating dinner, he will. If not, he'll just make his meals for the next day. So really the only one who really eats at 7:30 is my 8th grader, my 13-year-old. Because I eat as soon as I finish cooking because I'm hungry. And then I eat again maybe like 12, 1 o'clock. And like I said, I try to keep fruit in the house. So I eat me some fruit. May get me a little piece of meat to go with it. And a small little yogurt. Vanilla yogurt with some granola in it. I'm not going to be too long. This already took 10 minutes, so be on the lookout for that at some point. I am going to be documenting my fitness journey when I start back in January. Not sure if I start back the gym in January. I might do, because I got that T25 So I might do that to start off just to get myself back conditioned, then jump back in the gym, opposed to just being off all this time, not doing anything, and jumping back in the gym and having another setback. So I may, yeah, in January 1st, start my T25 every day, get myself conditioned, do that for about a month or so, and then jump back to the gym maybe by February or March, because February I do travel a little bit, so I don't want to waste money when I ain't gonna be there. So yeah, that's about it. So look out for that, and trying to do some more shopping hauls, just changing up my wardrobe a little bit um, with some things, and that's about it. So y'all have a good day, night. When I don't know when it's gonna drop, because I got so many other videos that are already in the queue, uploaded and everything. But this is Veterans Day weekend, Sunday, the 10th of November, and hope everybody have a great week. Peace.